What's going on, Wolfgang? This is something I wanted to try. Bear with me, Wolfgang. My Hero Academia episode reviews. You guys voted. I had like 800 and something votes, almost pushing close to 1K, and everybody said yes. So we're gonna try this. Episode 1 and 2 are out, and I watched both of them. So I will be dropping 1 today, and I'll be dropping 2 tomorrow, so I can be on what's the word I'm looking for? On par with episode 3 coming out. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about episode 1, which is All Hands on Deck, Class 1A. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Drake Wolf. I do My Hero Academia. I love you, everyone. I love you guys. I love you so much. Let's give this video 50 likes, and let's dive into season 5, episode 1. So episode 1 started off with the victory of Endeavor going against Nomu, and we see Kirishima just constantly bragging about Endeavor's manliness. And of course, as soon as Todoroki walks in, everyone goes to Todoroki, their attention goes towards him, and we see Deku question Todoroki if, how's Endeavor doing? Is he okay? Is he dying? What's going on? Let us know. And Todoroki responds to Deku as the injuries aren't severe, so he's going to be okay. But the thing about Todoroki is that Todoroki seems like he wasn't exactly jumping for joy discussing his father's victory. And at first I was kind of curious and like, why? I understand you still kind of have iffy feelings about your father, but you know, he's now the #1 hero. I mean, as me, Todoroki, I would probably brag about that, but something about that, his reaction just seems, it was a very big shift. He wasn't really, you know, worried or anything. It's just like, yeah, my father's in the hospital, so that's about it. So once the attention diverts from Todoroki, we see Aizawa walk in, and everybody's just on their P's and Q's. They sit down, they're listening to Aizawa, and Aizawa sitting there reminding everyone that now that they have, you know, professional or provisional hero licenses, they need to understand how significant and important their role is. So we're going to start off with a training session. So what we're going to do is, this alarm's going to go off, and we're going to say, Class 1A. The alarm says it's an emergency drill. We have quote-unquote villains infiltrating the school grounds. Grab your stuff, grab your hero outfits, and take your butts outside and prepare to get to work. So as we see the students head over to the test site, the heroes now split into different groups. We have the strong dynamic group, which is like Jiro, Koda, and Shoji, which they call the what's it called? I'm just calling the recon group, which is, you know, recons kind of survey the situation, and they kind of, you know, situate themselves in the urban setting. So we have Koda calling the birds to make sure to check the surroundings, and we have Jiro who's testing the ground to see if anything's coming, what's going on, see if she can hear anything, and we have Shoji, of course, with vision. That's those three, and that's going to be the recon group. Next up, we have their buildings that are on fire. They're burning out of control, and Momo actually suggests that Ida, Todoroki, Tokiyame, Sato, Sue, and Ayoma actually take care of that, and the remaining members, which is Bakugo, Uraraka, Denki, Kirishima, who else was there? Mina, Invisible Girl, I'm just gonna call her Invisible Girl, Mineta, and Seto, and what's the dude with the tail? Ojito. Those are the people that are left. So the thing, you know, Bakugo pulls the Bakugo, and he's just like, yeah, fam, they can go take care of that. We're gonna go actually look for the villain. So he grabs Denki, drags Denki, and Kirishima's just like, well, I kind of got no choice but to go with them. So this is where things start to get a little funny. So we're just like, okay, well, who's the... Jiro says that somebody's got swiped away by the river. Somebody's in the river. So, okay, Sue's like, bet, I'll take care of it. Sue and Mineta all go over there. And, of course, who's in the water? It's freaking Mirio. Mirio just literally laying in the water, floating, just letting the river take him away. So as they show Mirio float towards a crumbling bridge, Sugarman and Tokiyame grab Mineta and Sue towards Mirio. Mineta throws his his sticky balls to keep the bridge from crumbling to fall on Mirio. And of course, Sue uses her tongue to scoop Mirio up, and boom, they save Mirio. Meanwhile, we have the new team called Team Acid Rain, which springs into action. Of course, Uraraka levitates Mina, while Sarah actually has the tape around Mina, and Mina's doing some Acid Rain to cover the fire, you know, calm it down, because Todoroki used his ice to stop the fire, but of course an explosion happened, and it didn't work. It wasn't enough. So they used Mina's acid to, you know, calm it down a little bit. And of course, Ayoma gets involved in too, to shoot a building to, you know, stifle the fire. Now we have the villain side, and the villain happens to be Nejire and Tamaki. And the crazy thing about that, Nejire actually kidnaps Mina. Mina is now hostage with Nejire. Tamaki pops up with Deku, Uraraka, and who else is there? I think Sarah. Everybody who's on the ground. Ojiro. So Tamaki is just like, okay, I didn't want to come out here today. I didn't want to be a villain. I actually want to go home. He actually turns around and starts walking away, and Nejire is just like, no, son. Turn back around. You need to attack them. You're a villain. Stop playing these games. And Tamaki's just like, okay, fine, whatever. So he turns back around, and Mirio, while that's going on, Mirio throws himself back in the water for another rescue, and it's just like, oh my god, bruh. Mirio, what are you doing? So while that's going on, Tamaki's just like, okay, I'm here because Mirio told me I need to show you guys. I know you guys have potential to be true heroes. So I know this is what I can do. And Deku, and before that happened, Deku's just like, what do you want from us, villain? And he's just like, I want to go home. And everybody's just like, oh my god, why? Why are you like this, Tamaki? So after that, that's when Tamaki actually snaps down. He finally buckles down. He begins to fight. Deku tries to take him on and catches him by surprise. But the crazy thing about this is when I saw this and Deku's just like smash and he's about to punch him, he's just like, I can't do this. He pulls back. He pulls back at the last second, and he's just treating it as a training exercise. It's not like an actual, villain. He's fair playing it. And not Todoroki. Tamaki looks at him and is just like, nah, fam, I'm not having that. You need to treat this as this was an actual thing. I'm a villain. You can't be pulling, fake punches at the last second. It don't work like that. And of course, he kicks Deku in the stomach and knocks Deku back. And it's just like, okay, well, I tried. Ojiro tried to take him on before Deku. That didn't work. And of course, we see Kirishima on top of a car with Denki driving it. Kirishima headbutts Tamaki, and Bakugo comes in to save the show. What did he do to get crap? I have horrible memory that quick. Oh my god, because I forgot Nejire. Oh, that's what it was. Invisible Girl actually flashed the camera to blind Nejire to save Mina, and Momo had created a net cannon. I'm gonna just call it a net cannon. Nejire gets blind. They take care of Nejire, and they capture Mina with the they capture Nejire with the net cannon, and they save Mina. That's how they got rid of that's how they took care of Nejire. And so after that, Bakugo take care of Tamaki, and so after that's all done, everybody's just like, the drill is over. The drill is over, and Bakugo was not having it. Bakugo was just like, nah, fam, you are a villain. You're not gonna sit here and treat me just like some regular student. And Tamaki's just like, well, I didn't want to fight back. I saw how you was coming at me. You kind of scared me. And Bakugo's like, nah, fam, you're my enemy. And Bakugo literally screams, die out loud, Shine, and blows up Tamaki through the whole. And after the whole exercise was done, he still freaking took out Tamaki. And you see freaking Deku and Kirishima, they all come out with like afros walking. And All Might face palms eyes were just like, yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to bring Bakugo to the faculty lounge, because he ain't finna be doing that. So now the episode pans over to Endeavor laying in the hospital bed, reflected on him being the #1 hero. Hawks coming to him and just saying, that's the pose All Might did, and Endeavor's like, nah, fam, I'm not doing the arm All Might did. I'm doing my arm. That's don't compare them to. So after that, we see Dalby come from the smoke, grinning, talking about, I don't think we met before, and it looks so beautiful. Now, the crazy thing about that is there's a strange revelation that's about to come next, because we see Hawks and Dalby meet up together, and it's like, what are they going to talk about? I mean, I know what they're going to talk about, but I gotta keep it on the low. It makes it seem like if they're working together, or does Class 1A have a lot more to worry about? So yeah, in all, the episode was definitely, I loved it. I loved episode 1. The review of how the quirks worked, how everybody is actually improved. Everybody is now better with how they use their quirk. I will completely say that. I would definitely love how people are actually teaming up together to use their quirks to help other quirks. I love how Momo created the 4-wheel basket. I'm gonna call it a cart. And Ida was able to transport the students to the situation. loved it. I loved all of it. So yeah, Wolfgang. So now the next preview, we see Deku's encounter with the previous wielders of One for All, and we're kind of curious to know how that's going to go about as well. So if you enjoyed this review and my take on it, I tried my best, guys. I think I did horrible if you want the truth, but we got to be positive. We got to be positive about that. Anyway, Wolfgang, let me know if you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you want to see review 2. Please, somebody in the comment section below, let me see review 2. Do episode 2, Draco. Anyway, love you, Wolfgang. I try my best. I love you guys, truly, and I'll see you later.
Jose, yeah.